Howdy, everyone. How are we doing today? We've got some awesome games for y'all today. It's back. The quintessential Overwatch composition. It's 3 tanks, 3 supports. We got goats.
Oh
How you
yeah.
doing today, Gio?
Oh, I'm excited. It's going to be a meaty exchange here with all these teams back in the classic comp that the devs couldn't even kill. They had to bring in Rollock to end this composition from dominating Overwatch. And well, we're bringing it back with a whole new bunch of patch notes. It's going to be an exciting weekend.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I got to actually sit in and watch Trick Room scrim the other night, and it was strange watching 6v6 again.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of those, they put everything back to the way it was, or as much as they could. Some of the stuff, like, they couldn't get rid of Ryan's cancel pin, but
Mhm.
most of everything is back the way it was when Goats was at its height in 2019. So it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be as close to the experience as possible, and we do have our first matchup here today between the teams of it's going to be Team Cosmos versus Phantom in your area. Team Cosmos, look at that! There's 6 people on a team. What year is it? Elemental will be your Rhine or Winston. Leo coming in with the Zarya. April's going to be your Diva. Waters will be your Lucio. Jackers will be your Zen, your Anna, or your Moira. They have those choices, and Can will be your Brigida. So that's the lineup that you're looking for most of these matches. They have some options on 2 rules, but this roster is looking to come out with a nice little Sigma art piece where it looks like he almost has hair. I love that.
Yeah, and then we're going to look at Phantom in your area. We're going to have Vic on that main tank with Lemon on the Zarya, Witty Weeb on the Diva, Mia on the Lucio, Jayot, I don't know if that's how you pronounce that, so my bad if I butchered it, on those flex supports, and then Jwiz on the Brig. And like you said, I expect to be seeing Zen Reinhardt.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Zen is probably going to be the pick, not only for the Discord orb, but the transcendence. There's a lot in Zen's kit that just aids into goats, and it's the kind of classic choice. And yeah, if you pick Winston, it's called floats, and you don't really see that unless it's like a heavy dive map of big high grounds, like a Numbani or something. So I think most of what we'll be seeing is this Rhine Zen setup, and then obviously the rest of the heroes, they're kind of stuck. Now, we talked briefly about there are some changes, obviously, to make these heroes what they used to be. There are some changes that are a little goofy at sight, but let's talk over them. Reinhardt, visually, because they can't separate health and shield health, visually, Reinhardt has 1000 health. Don't panic, though. He takes double damage and double healing. So he effectively has 500. Same with Zarya. She has 800 health visually, but takes double damage, double healing. It's just how they had to work it out. Also, with Brigida, when she ults, it'll come up saying a funny little phrase on the screen. I'll say raid boss incoming, just because the audio doesn't work. But let's have a little look at what the map is that we're going to come into as we start on control and be heading to Busan.
I mean, what can I say? I feel like it's just going to be the Reinhardt all the way through, I think, on this map especially. And like you said, the Zen is such a quintessential pick. I think that the Discord orb is going to be mean a lot. You know, that's just 25% of the enemy tank's health gone, just like that. And I watched a couple of matches, and Zen is probably one of the biggest counters to Zarya's Grav that there is, next to Beat, obviously. And also, I don't know if we mentioned this, but Brig does have her Shield Bash stun once again.
Oh, yeah. That haunting thing that destroyed all Reinhardt streams. It's back.
And Rally is also back to the way it was, not with the overhealth, but with the extra shield armor, which is...
Yeah, like that classic picture of Jonak.
Yeah, with, what was it, 550 HP, something like that. It was crazy.
Terrifying.
It was crazy. But yeah, we're going to Busan here.
Yeah, Busan, it's going to offer a lot. You obviously that mecha base map is very much classically a brawl map. So of course it's going to really play into the goats, and we'll be going into actually center first. So you're kind of expecting both these teams. Look at that, 6 players per team. It almost looks like it's too much, but it's familiar in some way. I love this. Anyway, they're going to be seeing these teams fighting over that mega pack. Probably, most likely in the center there. It's where lots of brawl teams like to go to first, and whoever can kind of control the tempo there will get the better of that first fight. And yeah, both Zen's coming out, both Reinhardt's coming out, like we predicted. It's going to be who has the better in this complete mirror of goats.
Yeah, you see Vic getting out to a big head start there with the pin. I think he got shield bashed there, but I couldn't quite see before we switched the camera. Just one of the things in GOATS is that playing safe is one of the biggest reasons. You know, all the healing these fights take.
Big charge.
Big charge. A Witty Weeb is off the map. That is a lot of the. You see, Elemento already has Earth Shatter, by the way.
Yeah, that's a goats I remember. Big charge from Elemental, gonna have that shatter already, and that's that fight all nice and cleaned up. Team Cosmos getting off to a perfect start there, and all over the board you do see lots of their ultimates coming online before Phantom in your area, so you're probably expecting them to play nice and aggressive here. They can utilize this grab. Obviously you need to watch for that Diva Matrix though, so eyes up for those Divas and cancelling those grabs.
Yeah, that's crazy how fast maybe all 6, because we can't see console charge. We're going to see this fight getting underway here. You're going to see Phantom in your area, faking the rotation. You're going to see the grab come out from Leo. Nothing to counter it. Elemento cleans up Jackers, killing Mia. The bubble out on 2 waters, and Vic will fall, and that's going to be another really clean fight for Team Cosmos here. Really fast GOATS fights, I'll say.
Yeah, very fast for goats, and part of that is because Leo had a very intelligently placed Graviton Surge through the wall, meant that Diva Matrix could eat it up. I love that placement. Phantom in your area, however, they're coming back with a vengeance, got plenty of ults, even with Elemental hiding for a sneaky shatter, going to get found out. Big ult fight incoming. What can these beats do to sustain the teams?
Now we're going to see the story of this map is just them taking that left side, trying to fight there. We're going to see Team Cosmos rotate. The shatter coming out will only hit Leo. We're going to see the counter beat from both sides. We're going to see Witty Weeb hitting Elemento with that grab. The Transcendence from Water's not enough to keep him up. The pin out onto Leo. No bubbles on deck right now. Mia with the whip shot onto April. This fight still isn't over yet, but it will be now 90% for Team Cosmos as Phantom in your area going to take the point here.
Yeah, that was a bit of a longer fight, more of what we were expecting. I think what really defined that fight was the solo grab onto Elemental. That was a nice choice by Witty Weeb, meant that they could just get a nice pick on the Reinhardt, then have a solid frontline advantage. Now Leo has their own Graviton Surge ready. Can they be cheeky with it again? We'll have to see.
J-Wiz. Okay, we're going to see Leo coming out with the grab. The bomb out. J-Wiz going to invest that, but Lemon not going to be able to get back in the mech as Elemento will clean them up. Big pin out there on to Witty Weeb. Elemento going to clean up, just sweeping with that big old hammer. Leo and Khan doing work too, and that will be probably the round as they're staggering out Vic. That's not something you see very often.
Yeah, there's going to be some touches here from the Lucio perhaps, but no, that's pretty much all that he had written there. And I think what really happened there was Team Cosmos, life gave them lemon in a way, because that baby Diva was just vulnerable to the dive once the bomb came in. That's one thing those Divas need to be really careful of. As soon as you're at that mech, you ain't a tank no more. You're a baby Diva, and you get that name because your health, because your size. Now, moving on to Mecha Base. Kind of 2 sections here, low ground and high ground, and we'll see how much that plays into it. Of course, these narrow chokes basically make it so whoever gets that control first of Mecha Base has an easier time kind of holding that percentage when you're in a Brawl v Brawl situation. Obviously, no Mayballs, right? You don't have those DPS to section off the goats, though. So that is going to make it a little easier getting through those chokes. Let's see if Phantom in the area can hit back harder.
Yeah, both teams gonna take that left side and just the typical goat stalemate right at the tube. Waters is going to be the first to fall. Elemental gets taken low. Khan will be cleaned up by Jayot, and they are just pushing in the shield bash to help demech April, and that will be the first fight to Phantom in your area.
Yeah, I said hit back harder, and they certainly did. I mean, we've talked about it before. These fights are faster than I would expect for Ghost compositions. They're really getting those eliminations quickly. Vic has Shadow already. Can that surprise the other side if he comes in?
Vic really low here, actually. We're going to see... You see, that is our anti-crash slow mode. Some ultimates came out. Gonna see Rally. I'm not really sure who that's from since we don't get the ult indicator. The grab coming out from Leo going to hit 4. That gives Elemento his shatter. And he gets stunned out of it! He gets stunned out of it! Elemento will fall! This is the power of Brig!
She's back! Brigitte is back, folks. That stun is exactly what you want against the Shatter Elemental. Probably having some main tank memories, main tank molding memories for sure. Phantom and Yura still have a bit of an ult advantage pushing into this fight halfway through their control.
Lemon Bombs kills Elemento! How? Gonna see the Transcendence come out from Waters. April getting back in. I don't know if they were out of mech. It looked like they were. Wittyweed's gonna find Khan here.
This is completely different from what we saw
into their spawn.
Yeah, all the way, and it's really like they've taken the reins essentially. They've taken control of the tempo, and that's what's really important with goats. You know, your speed of attack. Big shower coming in soon from Vic here with Weave opening with a grab.
See the grab here from Wittyweed, but not going to be able to clean up much because of J-Wiz's Transcendence there, going to help them stay up. Also see the rally come out from Lemon eats the grab of Leo. Vic cleans up Jackers, and this is dire for Team Cosmos.
Yeah, and I can hear you asking, Gio. I think I have superpowers. I'm seeing slow motion. So basically, if we did not have that slow mode, it would have crashed. So it's the best that we could do making goats happen, and that's going to be 100% there. Someone's on point being cheeky, but that's pretty much everything there. And what a reversal of what we saw in Streets. Phantom in the area really like counter-strike essentially. You know, they took that punch on Streets and then came back on Mecha Base with a nice hardy punch. Now we're going to a map which traditionally you would rarely ever see a rush or a brawl, something close, because it's very open, and this is going to maybe allow those Zenyatas some kind of play time, some play field to get nice distance and really just spam in from afar. And obviously with only the Lucio, there's a nice little happy creature, gargoyle, watching some gold. Obviously, maybe? I think it's a lion. I think it's an amalgamation of of animals. That's why I stumbled on that one. But let's see who'll get the better of it. We're 1-1 here in Busan. Who will strike out early?
Yeah, we're gonna be taking this left side drum, the side of the Mega here. Leo gets taken really low. Both bubbles are out. Gonna have to back up a little bit, and just like that, Khan just falls over. That's, you know, without the bubbles from Zarya, it's just they're just so fragile. You're just getting pushed back into their spawn again.
And
that's already out.
Beautiful. I love it.
They don't even care to go to the point right now.
Yeah, no one's getting the point. They're just having fun. They're just having fun, Fletch. And yeah, that early shatter just an indication of what Reinhardt's can really get done, and already almost lapping Elemental for a second one.
We're gonna see the grab come out from Witty Weeb. The Transcendence and beat out from Team Cosmos. Slow mode engage. Shatter blocked by Vic and Mia. Rally out, I think, from both sides. Jot has the beat. The grab will get invested, as will J-Wiz's Transcendence to keep his team alive here. Big Shatter hits 5-4. The bomb from Lemon cleaning up? What is happening?
No, that's that citrus
Goats, baby!
strike.
Goats, baby!
Oh, beautiful. And yeah, maybe a bit unfortunate that the slow mode hit during a shatter, meaning the reaction time of Vic could be a little more on the ball. But, you know, hey ho, that's just part of the job. Coming in here, 40%, another big grab.
No one's going to fall to that grab, but it will make them scared for their lives. The Discord, I can't really see who it's currently on, but they're just trying to play safe as they can around this corner. Maybe waiting for Elemento's Shatter here. He gets pinned!
Ooh.
And, oh, Vic is in danger here. The Shatter hits 4, I think?
The charge.
Vic's Shatter also lands on quite a few. Elemento pinning J-Wiz off the map. And now Lemon into the wall. We're going to see the grab come out from Leo, but will a disengagement grab, maybe? Leo will fall there after a questionable grab, I'll say.
Okay, so this fight's goats. This fight feels like goats. It's going on forever, but 80% for Phantom in your area, they have the advantage as it stands.
I was going to see another grab come out from Witty Weeb. The bomb engage hits 2 for April. Big down on his back from Shatter, and it looks like Team Cosmos is going to take this fight.
Yeah,
finally.
Yeah, off the back of April with a nice bomb there. And yeah, it took them time. That one fight, I think, lasted like a solid couple minutes there. That's what you're expecting. Yeah, here's a bit of that classic bullying of the baby diva. It's a ritual, and they really need this time because they're down.
This is tragic. This is tragic. Just gets blown up, and it will fall, and that's 25% to the point that
what they needed.
Just Team Cosmos, I mean, Phantom in your area just can't do anything about it. Shield bash into a bubble. They're taking this fight. I mean, Vic gets taken a little bit low, will get healed up a bit. They're confident now that Lemon is back.
Yeah, Waters does have the beat.
Grab. The beat will get invested from Waters. A solo grab onto Mia. The Shatter from Vic. No! The slow mode once again beating whoever's playing the Reinhardt. A big grab out from Witty Weeb. Invested. Will hit J-Wiz. Jacker's gonna clean up Jayot. Shatter out from Elemento will hit quite a few. I didn't quite see how many. But this should, in theory, be a fight to Team Cosmos, I'll say. But Vic kills Elemento! Jacker's able to kill Mia. This fight's not over. They're just swinging on Vic. The beat out from Jayot. Just to keep this Reinhardt alive. The shield will fall. But Vic stays alive for so much longer than he should have. But it just doesn't matter because they're just getting this percentage. And, it's going to be the fight ending up toward Team Cosmos. They just got staggering.
There were a couple point switches during that fight as well, which was really impressive considering the composition we're watching. But now it's possible. Final fight territory, 80% control for Cosmos. Big Graviton, Big finds Leo.
The bomb not going to find anything. But they're just going to start walking in. Lemon gets demech. Shatter out. Take the Reinhardt who has the Discord. He's now in the backline. Elemento kills Mia! Shatter! 180 Shatter! Witty Weave fells Elemento! The Shatter means nothing. Witty Weave demechs April. Waters pinned, but I think probably survives because of the rally armor. Jacker's gonna take out J-Wiz in the Zen 1v1. That's the map! They don't touch!
Yeah, yeah, there was no more touches. They'd taken him down, and that was as close as you could get there in control. 1-1 at the end, 99 to 99. But in the end, it will be Phantom in your area striking back there, and it wasn't looking like in their favor. Here's a massive bomb from Lemon. It's massive, and that's just part of how Team Cosmos were really holding it down for as long as they were. But very great stuff coming out from um, both sides. Overall, I think there was some misplays there from Phantom in your area, but they were able to come back. They kind of invested in the beat and a kind of losing fight. You save your Reinhardt, but at what cost? They were at 1 HP, and the beat only gives them so much extra, and then they still fell. But I mean, Phantom in your area, I think maybe caught Team Cosmos in kind of an overextension. I think Team Cosmos were just, the idea was to over-aggress, push out to the spawn, kind of get a good grab, but that kind of counter-play that we're seeing Phantom be very good at, and drawing out those resources and then striking with their own, I think that's the strength of Phantom, and I think that's how they really kind of ended out victorious there.
Yeah, and I think in that long fight, I don't know if I agree with taking it constantly, but it did get out some very important ults from the side of Team Cosmos, right? Like, I think they invested a grab, a beat, a rally, and they won the fight, but they didn't have it when it mattered. Which,
Yeah.
they lost the map because of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm loving these plays from both sides. I think, obviously, now we're going to be heading to hybrid, and you have the choice of a few maps, but let's be honest here, we're going to King's Row. There's no way that these teams are not picking King's Row because it's GOATs, right? I think it's a close battle. I think King's Row could definitely go either way here.
I mean, both teams did look strong at points during that map. Obviously, Team Cosmos looking strongest on the first point. But I do think I would give, right now, just the way that they're playing, Phantom in the area has the edge on this composition specifically, in my opinion. So I think, I mean, it's going to be a mirror match no matter where we go. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, and we'll be getting into it as soon as we're just switching servers right now, because there were a few of those crash savers, those slow modes coming in. So we're just going to change to a server that might work a little better. As soon as we do that, we'll be heading into it. But yeah, King's Row plays much into the GOATs, right? I mean, it's classic. Yep, there it is, chosen there. Definitely an opportunity for Team Cosmos to kind of bring in what they had in that early map there on the streets of Busan, where they were looking quite dominant. Let's not forget that Phantom in your area got very little percentage on streets, and kind of early out the gates, Team Cosmos were looking a little better. So if Team Cosmos can find what was in their strength and kind of build on that heading into King's Row, it's definitely not unlikely that we'll see this first to 2 head to 1-1 and it be decided on Escort.
Yeah, I mean, and like you said, the rush map. So, I mean, well, I guess you didn't say that. You said this is the GOATS map, but GOATS is the quintessential Overwatch composition, but King's Row is the quintessential Overwatch map, right? So,
yeah.
I'm just excited to see where it goes, because both these teams actually looked really, really good in the first map.
Basically, what you're saying is this is the most Overwatch where we can get.
Yeah. This is Overwatch at its purest, and we're about to get in here. 30 seconds on the clock. Jaywiz.
Yep, teasing us. Teasing. I think this is bait. There's no way. Obviously, you can't play those 3 heroes together. You can only have one person. But I'm not gonna fall for the bait. Defense still with the Zen, still with the Ryan. I mean, that Discord orb allows you so much damage on a singular target, whether you're going for that Reign or someone's out of position, it's the perfect thing, and that's why you're seeing Phantom Area also going for it. Can Team Cosmos equalize this, starting out on their defense of King's Row?
I'm experiencing a
Well,
little bit of a. I guess is it both of us that's experiencing the technical difficulty?
yes. Currently a frozen screen.
Well, Leo threw in a left click, so you know.
Yeah, there is a left click in there. Hit the shield, so the shield might be a little damaged there.
So hi again,
Oh,
guys.
hello.
So
Yeah,
tech pause here. We're gonna
yeah.
take
A
a
lot of
take a second
technical
to figure out what's
issues. I
happening.
mean, Goats is such a powerful composition that when you bring it back in a kind of necromancer type way, like it affects all the technology around it. So that's what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason. Like, I mean, you said it beforehand, but this composition is the entire reason. Like, it's left its impact on Overwatch, and it went away in 2019, right? 2020, when they introduced the roll lock, and we still have that today, 4 years later. So
Yes, that is the lasting effect. That's the legacy of Goats. The fact that we're still in roll lock now. It's 1-2-2 rather than 2-2-2. And very shortly we'll be getting back into this match. I think there was a bit of a technical pause going in as well. There may have been a fight going on, and we will do our best to try and break down what happened. But I think it'll be very clear either way who got it.
context clues.
Yeah, context clues. Kind of I like, what's the difference between these two images,
Yeah. And, who has a more ultimate charge? If they cap the point, we'll see.
Yeah,
It's a surprise for everyone. And
They did cap the
they
point.
are
Okay.
in spawn. They are
Yeah.
in Team Cosmos' spawn.
Okay, well that was a strong attack then. Very nice and
yeah.
swift. Wait, possible retouch here? No, nah.
Waters was touching for a brief moment, but will die there. Ooh, nice block by Elemento. Will fall, but yeah, I guess that's the answer to our question is Team Cosmos got bullied.
Yeah, Phantom in your area, they're not giving Cosmos an inch or a moment to move about or breathe. It's just incredible aggression, and Witty Weep with this Graviton Surge before Leo. Now, Jackers does have the Transcendence to counter it, but it's what Witty Weep can do with this Graviton Surge to create an opportunity for Phantom in your area. Phantom in your area again.
Grav will come out. I can't see who it hit. It looks like it hit Vic and maybe only Vic. Oh no, that was Witty Weep's grab. My bad. So it hit a few. Elemento Shatter comes out, not really getting any kind of value. Leo did fall. Jwiz invests this Transcendence, and Water invests his sound barrier there. Very even fight so far. I think there's one down each right now. Elemento trying to build up to the Shatter, stunned up. Leo, his rocket jumping back from spawn.
Almost
Vic does have this Shatter now. Witty Weeb also almost back up to his grab, by the way. Ooh, I think Vic almost wanted to Shatter there. Lucky he doesn't. Grab out from Leo. Witty Weeb getting close to his. Beat out from Jayat. Slow mode.
Ooh.
Shatter comes out. Two or three on their back right now. Mia takes out April, who got demeched in that fight. Shatter comes out. I think it only hits Mia, but that's enough to take them down. Grav out. No Grav got invested. This is making it really hard to watch.
I'm getting nauseous.
As if Goats wasn't already hard enough to watch. I'm having trouble keeping up.
It's like normal speed slow, normal speed slow, normal speed slow.
Yeah, but this is Goats, by the way. This is what Goats does.
Yep, it just
Even
breaks
in
everything around it. Basically, the story there is the defense have been holding in very strong. They've got to drain that time back down to 3 minutes. And
Big
look at that,
falls.
they're being aggressive.
That's a big stagger.
Yeah, all the way, all the way.
Lemon almost gets taken out of mech there. And I'm sure they would have been happy to take that stagger, but will be able to get away back into spawn.
Yeah, this is what Team Cosmos needed. Nice, long, prolonged fights that they win for their defense. Just drain that time, and my God, they're outside the spawn. The absolute cojones of Team Cosmos right now.
Taste of their own medicine right now.
Oh,
And we'll
no.
back off. Witty Weave! No! Witty Weave!
God.
No! My friend, you can't grab the stairs. There's no one there. Oh, goodness. Vic has Shatter. Well, so does Elemento, and it hits 3. Jaya will fall. Vic stunned up by the shield. Leo going to take J-Wiz out. Vic falls, and this is going to be another great fight for Team Cosmos if we resume to regular speed.
Yes, it is, and you know a lot of that came down to the unfortunate whiff that was Witty Weeb. You know, just grabbing the stairs, and Leo able to get their own in that fight was just better. Vic does have the shatter here.
Waters
Aggressive hold.
No, that's tragic. That's really, really bad. They're still pushed up into the spawn and still getting elims. It's ridiculous. But I mean, what can you say? This is a pretty dominant defense after that that instant cap on the first point. They've already knocked off 4 minutes off the clock. Leo kills Jayat.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want. Get those staggers, really force those regroups from the attacking team. 90 seconds on the board, and well, we're getting to a heavy ult fight coming up here. Who will get the better of it?
Oh yeah, we're gonna see the grab get eaten by Lemon. Witty Weeb gonna find Khan and 3 others with their grab. April gonna find Mia with the bomb. Now Vig just holding forward. Once this shatter hits both of the tanks that are not Elemento, they get taken pretty low, but will be able to survive there. But not Elemento. Elemento's going to be the first one to fall. And now, looks like it's finally broken open here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just depends on who has the luck of the time stone here sometimes, but 40 seconds there, they are going to be able to cap that second point, going into third, all the way to their spawn right now. A bit of an overstep.
B invested by Jayat, and I mean, they're going to cap, and now they've got that extra 90 seconds. We pin. We'll be able to get topped up pretty easily, though. Oh, it's time to disengage. That's such a tragic, like, having to invest the Transcendence there. The grab comes out from both Witty Weeb and Leo. J-Wiz is gonna fall.
Nice shatter.
I mean, a big shatter out from Vic.
The charge.
Gonna see the charge. Gets Elemento off the map. Vic already 80% back to his shatter. April, invest the bomb for the remake here. And Water's gonna fall. It's just not gonna matter. They just got one person pushing the card at all times. Transcendence out from Jackers, gonna force the disengage. Gonna see the rally come out from Khan to try and keep his team alive. They're just gonna play safe around the card here.
Can Vic find a good shatter? That's the question here. Elemental not with theirs quite yet. Ooh.
I think it hit
one.
Leo. Leo might fall here. Leo will fall. Big grab out from Witty Weed. Gonna find 2 with it. Elemento does have his shatter, but it would probably be a miss to use it there.
Yeah. 4 seconds on the board, final fight territory. Team Cosmos, they do have the ults to hold in this one with Elemental Shatter and Leo with Graviton Surge. There it is.
Big grab from Leo, gonna find Vic. The beat comes out from Giant. And the pin off the map from Elemento!
I love these pins.
Rah! Says the Reinhardts. And it's getting pretty close here. A really strong defense.
Oh,
The
this
boop
stagger.
away from, see the boop away from the pit. Lemon gets
Yeah.
staggered out another 5 or 6 seconds.
10 seconds, panic mode now. Phantom in the area need to come in hard. They do have the Transcendence. Can Vic even touch the point at this rate?
He gets counter stunned. Will they touch? They won't. They won't. They won't do it. They won't touch. What? I can't. I couldn't see if Elemento or Khan actually counterpinned there, but regardless, one of them does, and they cannot get the touch. Okay, April.
Yeah, Jay Wiz was a little close there with the Transcendence to touch, but just didn't. I think overall that just plays into Team Cosmos really being able to hold during that second point. That's when we saw the peak of Team Cosmos here on Kings Row, able to stop Phantom in the area from completing the map. Essentially makes a very nice goal for Team Cosmos, because now you don't need extra time. You can be a little bit more patient at that end where you're close to completing the map. So I want to see Team Cosmos play with that aggression we saw on point 2, where they were up against the spawn. I want to see them meet Phantom in the area with his quick, attack, as we almost as happened in a reality where we did not witness Phantom in the area getting that first point. But yeah, Team Cosmos, they need to come in nice and quick, nice and hard, take it to Phantom in your area here, and just get a nice, quick attack. Phantom in the area, they're probably wanting to hold first point. They might come out with some quirky plays. Vic playing very close to that choke action.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, he's just gonna walk in there, start swinging, trying to build up that ult charge there. Already 25%, and we're only about 15 seconds in. 50% to shatter. Just swinging, taking all the damage. Leo trying to walk in with those bubbles. Gonna bubble Elemento, but won't get. He's already 100 charge, so it doesn't really matter that he didn't get the charge off that bubble.
Yeah.
But gonna take this aggressive positioning around the shatter comes out, hits 4 people. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, ginormous. Followed by the slow-mo here, as gracefully Lucio flies for the sky.
See a rally invested by Khan here. It's a tragedy that we can't actually, consistently see that rally ult charge. Beat comes out from Waters, and Jaya. Gonna see the grab and shatter come out from Team Cosmos. They have the Transcendence. Jaywiz invests his. Bomb gonna be able to take out Jayad. It's a confusing name, I'm gonna be honest. Leo taking out Jaywiz. Lemon's mech getting taken really low. Will fall to Waters' fist. And that should, in theory, be the first point to Team Cosmos.
And that's what he needed. And it was kind of like one prolonged fight that took that, because fights never end, of course. That's the one memory I have. 5 minutes rolling into second point. It's a good situation. It's similar to what Phantom in the area had, but not the same. Oh, the counter aggression.
Shatter out. He saw the self bubble from Leo and took advantage of it. Just puts him on his back, and now they're being aggressive. They've got Khan singled out in a corner, but it doesn't matter. They take out 2. But Team Cosmos answers with 3.
Great. Yeah, that's very important, because you're getting that payload through the choke, and obviously chokes are very important in brawl scenarios. With your graviton surges, you're just bare holding of the space, right? And as you swing around this second corner, you're in a very solid position. Team Cosmos got the grab, so does Witty Weeb. Jackers will have Transcendence, though, to counteract Witty Weeb's grab, whereas Jaywiz does not have it for Leo's.
Rally does come out from... Oh my goodness, April eats Witty Weeb's grab, but Lemon cannot answer in turn. Mia takes out April with the whip shot, but April's able to trade themselves out. Bomb, we're gonna see the beat invested from what? Another stun out of Shatter! What a tragedy! Shatter come out, I don't think it hits anyone Jackers invests the beat. Throwing Elemento into that pylon is Vic. Witty Weave stunned up. Just see Waters poking out from the top of this high ground. And Elemento just being as aggressive as he can be. And Leo constantly at maximum charge here.
Gonna have the grab. J-Wiz though does have Transcendence for it if they use it.
Can Leo focus down? No, he won't be looking at J-Wiz. You're gonna see the grab come out onto the point. J-Wiz invests the Transcendence. It is worth noting Mia also did rally beforehand. So we're just seeing Elemento building up this ult. Gonna hit 3. But the grab comes out from Witty Weave to keep his team alive. It doesn't matter. Leo takes out Mia. The beat invested by Waters to keep his team alive. Bomb out from Lemon. Will not find anything, but J-Wiz will. Waters will fall. Beat from Giant. They're just gonna be getting real aggressive here. Vic able to take out Khan. And on the back foot now is Team Cosmos.
It's really punch for punch, kick for kick. We're really watching a barn burner right now. So we have a burner. Vic's health's getting burnt down.
How is Vic alive?
What?
Shatter comes out, hits 3 for Elemento, but he is also really low. Transcendence from both sides comes out. The grab invested by Witty Weave, they will not find anything with it. The Shatter invested from Vic. Witty Weave able to capitalize on it, taking out Khan. The grab from Leo hits 2, cleans them both up. This is an even fight. But Leo all by himself in a room with Vic. Vic now opting to back up here. The beat invested from Waters. Counterpinned is Vic on his back. A bomb comes out from Lemon. Now Phantom in your area, trying to get aggressive and push Team Cosmos back. But now they are the ones being pushed back. You see Elemento getting that pin. He has that Shatter rally out. Shatter onto 3. Witty Weave so low. Shatter also out from Elemento. Everybody getting taken low. Beat from Jayat. April's mech will fall, but they have a bomb. Will back up into their team. Will get the remech. Nothing falls to the bomb. Lemon finds Leo's yummy grab. Gets eaten up. Finally, somebody will fall, and it's Mia, the first to go in this fight. And Leo finds a second. Slow mode enabled here. Vic able to find Khan, but that Discord, so powerful. Bubble out from Leo. Jacker's gonna be able to take out Vic, and Team Cosmos looks to cap B here.
Oh my
That's
lord.
jokes.
Wow, what a fight. Can you call it a fight? A battle? A war? That was insane, but a lot of that came down to Leo on the Zarya, finding key picks on supports to open things up with that initial double grab, and then with those just general picks in the neutral. That's what you want your Zarya to be looking for. Woo!
Oh my goodness. But he did get Mia! I didn't even see Mia go off, but they get Mia. The Shatter comes out. It hits Vic and Lemon. Elemento hitting everyone. His Shatter massive. The pin onto Witty Weave as he's backing up into spawn. And now he's just swinging the hammer at the door. They're not done.
Payload very close to completing the map.
A rally coming out from Mika. Grab of Leo hits 2. It doesn't matter. They can't touch.
Yeah, the grab
Team
stopped
Cosmos
them.
takes King's Row.
And that's what we were kind of predicting. You know, Team Cosmos could make a comeback, and that's what we've seen, bringing this first to 2-1 to 1 already. And yeah, that grab at the end by Leo, I think maybe Phantom in the area were kind of wanting the Transcendence to be the one that touches, to be the thing that can test point. But when you grab up your Lucio, your Brig, your Zen, people can't touch, and that's what happened there. Nice space control, and when the defenders came in, they just didn't hold up. Team Cosmos are playing this very smartly in a lot of ways, but I think just the overall aggression of Phantom is what gives them the trouble. So it's kind of like the brains versus the bronze in some way.
Yeah, it feels like Phantom is always aggressive, but Cosmos knows when to be aggressive. So Phantom is always walking forward or trying to walk forward, but Cosmos knows when to back up and when it's dangerous and when they should disengage, which I think is exactly the reason. Like we saw, they took the space, they were aggressive when they knew they needed to be, and they won the map because of it. And Phantom in your area just couldn't touch. And so,
Yeah.
like you said, it is the planning versus the raw aggression. It worked for Phantom in your area on map 1, but the intelligence worked out for Team Cosmos there on King's Row.
Yeah, I think the standout player for me was definitely Leo on the side of Team Cosmos, getting those grabs off to the side, those key eliminations when someone maybe overextends. That's the situations where you really can flip a fight, and we saw Leo able to do that a couple times, and that's the sort of thing you're really looking for in your heavy DPS of the team. That's what the Zarya really brings. I would love if we had live stats. Obviously, that's a pipe dream, but to see the amount of damage these Zaryas are doing, they're probably up there, like nearly at 20,000. You have to imagine, because they're 99 energy pretty much the entire time.
Yeah, they had to have average like 75 energy, and
Mhm.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
But
and
that's why in goats, we saw players like Decay taking over on that Zarya, because that's
yeah.
it's just natural for them.
Uh-huh. Yeah, when you see like pros of like 27,000 damage, it's like, wow, okay, Zarya does a lot of damage. Yeah, and now we're thinking about Escort, and there's a couple maps you can pick. There's Rialto, Havana, Root, and Shambali Monastery. Now, if I was playing, I'd be interested in playing Shambali Monastery, because obviously that map didn't exist when Goats existed. So that would be an interesting map. You're probably leaning more to Rialto or Root though, because there's like lots of like good rotations, good corners to hold in both those maps. You can even close hold Havana if you wanted. So they could choose Havana and have a Widow free time on that map. And that's rare. So maybe they go for Havana just for that experience. Which would be
You know
great.
what? It's good that she's getting nerfed. That's gonna be nice.
Yes.
But we're on the current patch. Well, no, we're not. That's my bad. I messed up, misspoke. We're not on the current patch. We're on a patch.
Mm.
Not sure. But yeah, we don't. We're not. Widow's not even a thought. Can't even make the pick, which is, you know, we've seen a lot of Widow recently on maps like Rialto. So
Yes.
not even having the option is gorgeous for the viewing experience, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't even know what widow goats would look like. Like, what would the widow even do in that instance?
Sure for.
Oh, yes. Actually, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Sniping the Lucios and the Briggs. Just-
Shooting day, day at the shooting range. But we will be getting this map here in pretty soon. So I look forward to see what not Team Cosmos, but Phantom in your area is going to be picking here. Because
yeah.
at the end of the day, it's not like they can lean into any real comfort picks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I mean, unless you have a monkey player and you play floats, there's not too much you can really change. I mean, you don't have Grieco, so if you did go Ana, those anti nades, if they're not getting eaten by the Diva, could be very very good against the Reinhardt. But of course, if you're against an Ana and you're a Diva, there's only one thing you're looking to eat, and that's that nade, and that's Asleep. You're gonna be definitely looking for it, and that's why Ana doesn't get as much playtime as the Zen, just because Diva's there and is very hungry. These Divas have been eating Gravs left, right, and center. I've not been counting, but I think we could be close to like five
Yeah.
eaten Gravs, which the fact that we've seen that many Gravs, never mind eating that many Gravs, is just a testament to Goats itself.
Yeah, you were talking about Ana. I was spectating a scrim the other night, and it was Trick Room, and it was kind of like an internal scrim with some outside players, but they were running a lot of Ana. So I don't know if that's something that they personally want to do here, but I mean, and like you said, we're going to Shambali, and this, barring our mainstream picking Shambali before we got here, this is the first time we're ever seeing goats on Shambali Monastery on stream. So this is a part of history.
Yes. We are witnessing history before our very eyes. Yes, Shambali did not exist in Overwatch 1, did not exist when Goats was around. So if some of these players were, back around when Goats was there and they were kind of relying on those kind of rotations that they remember getting coached on, well, that doesn't exist in Shambali. So could we see an Ana? It's longer range. It's possible. I think it still plays into Zen though. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's literally where Zen comes from. He's got the home field advantage. So now I really want to see these Zens pop off. But yeah, you definitely don't want to be taking too much spam from the Zen. You want to go for those rotations where you're not out in the open as much. So if you're attacking, that's on that left side through that alleyway is likely where we're going to see the teams go.
I mean, yeah, like you said, I mean, Shambali Monastery is a pretty brawl heavy map as it is. I feel like, you know, in our normal patches we see a lot of Ramatra. Used to be Sigma, but yeah, I mean, so it's definitely a map that definitely I feel like leans towards the goats gameplay, right? But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm ready to see what's happening here. I feel like they're gonna take this this high ground here, and it looks like we're getting a pause right off the rip.
Okay, so a bit of a tech pause. I'm not really sure what's going on, but basically, you can't. Well, you can draw payload, but it's very difficult to. So there's going to be a winner here. It's first to two. Someone's going to take that, and it's still early gates, but you're playing for bragging rights. You're playing for position on the field. You're playing to cement yourself as a team to beat. And Phantom in your area, they're playing defense right now, and they're holding nice and close on that right side as Team Cosmos just looking to go main.
Yeah, we're gonna see that first bubble come out from Leo. And Elemental gonna get stunned up, gonna have to back up a little bit here. The counter pin from Vic, both Reinhardts really, really even right now with this ult charge. Mia taken dramatically low. Will be able to survive and back out here. Just get back in, stun Elemental up once again. That has to be annoying.
Shatter?
Elemental has the shatter, and gonna see the grab and shatter. Leo getting the final blow with the grab, which is something you don't see every day. But that's gonna be a first fight here for for Phantom and Team Cosmos. Sorry.
Yes, very strong there from Team Cosmos. I mean, Phantom Air, they're close holding to try and keep that payload as far back for as long as possible. But Team Cosmos getting a nice clean win is good for them. Phantom area, they'll be rotating through. They might even rotate through that left side kind of wall. You might be able to contest. In fact, well, they're going all the way around
here. Yeah, we're gonna hit the flank here. The grab. Wait. Okay, no one got shattered. I thought I heard the hammer down, but just swinging in. They know that he wants that shatter. Not trying to give that to him. The bomb gonna come out from April, but will get taken down while out of mech. Witty Weave did invest the Graviton Surge there. I think it had Con in it, and Con will get cleaned up, but Leo taking out J-Wiz with the trade. Now Team Cosmos looking like on the back foot, backing up here.
Yeah, there is a lot of chaos across this map. Maybe an overextension, big shatter.
Yeah, as soon as I say it. The counter pin there to stop that damage from hitting April gonna take out Lemon while they are outside of the mech. The grab invested by Leo, and it looks like Team Cosmos is just trying to clean this up here. Ooh, that was dangerous for Vic. Almost to get taken off the map. That Discord on him. And should be the point A capture for Team Cosmos.
Yeah, you mentioned, like, just as you say it, because, you know, that's the style that Team Cosmos really has, that ability to disengage and come back in nice and quick. And if they can get this D-Mech, that's rough. They could even just walk away from that and just not even take them out. And yeah, that's what they're going to do.
And he dies! He dies!
Oh! Okay,
well, that's good. He didn't get the mech. So, yeah. I mean,
you're very happy with that if you're Lemon. Now
yeah.
Phantom area, they can come back. They've got their Grav. Jackers is going to have the Transcendence to counter it. So you kind of want to force that Transcendence if you can nice and early. Vic has the Shatter. Maybe that could force out the Trans.
We're going to see the Grav comes out from Witty Weeb. And Jackers will invest the Transcendence to keep them alive. Khan also popped the rally. Gonna see the grab come out. Shatter for Vic will get blocked. Jackers will fall due to the grab there. Shatter from Elemento. Not gonna find much there in the way of eliminations, but able to force them back up a little bit. Just playing on this left with the pillar. Building up to another grab here is Witty Weeb. And he's got it. He wants it. A beat early from Waters. That is Lemon kills two with bomb. Witty Weeb with two himself, and Phantom in your area. Able to come back from that. I didn't think they'd be able to be honest.
I really want to highlight, you know, that bomb came through while they were in the Grav, and it was actually Vic that charged Elemento to get the shields down, and then the bomb went off. That was a very good coordination there between your Reinhardt and your Diva to get a good bomb. There are about 2 minutes at the moment, and Team Cosmos, are looking solid here with some of these key ultimates like that Grav, like that Transcendence. J-Wiz does not yet have Transcendence, will have it very soon though. So you want to try and peel that out of J-Wiz.
Come out. Beat invested to stay alive, and they will. Grav from Leo. Shatter out, trying to just clean up on the Grav. Elemento pins, but it will hit J-Wiz while he's in that Transcendence. Witty Weeb fells Waters, a Lemon able to clean up Jackers, and that's gonna be another pretty easy fight there for Phantom in your area.
Yeah, so the beat came out from J-Odd there, and the Grav went onto them, which meant that J-Wiz recognized that they could be patient with their Transcendence. So they didn't trans immediately for the Graviton Surge. No one was going low, and then as soon as the beat kind of came off, then the trans happened, and it meant that they could play aggressive with the trans. So I really like that intelligent play from J-Wiz there to be patient. Phantom in the area, they've drained the bank, 40 seconds, on the bank. It's going to feel like 40 minutes in GOATS. 30 seconds, final fight territory, Grav ready from Witty Weeb. Jackers does not have that counter.
Elemento building up to his Shatter, as is Vic. The Shatter comes out from Elemento. Lemon invests the bomb, will not find anything. I think Vic just got stunned out of Shatter.
Yeah.
That's Elemental. A tragedy.
Leo, big Grav.
Big Grav, Leo, but Transcendence able to keep them up. Pin onto Lemon, but self-destruct comes out from April and stunned out of Shatter again. Another just gone Shatter. Jackers uses the Transcendence here. Leo's gonna take out J-Wiz. Elemento able to put his counterpart in the dirt. What a pin! What a pin on the Giant. Oh my goodness.
That pin made a statement, and they're able to win that out in overtime and secure that second point. Get themselves 90 seconds to get this payload as far as they can into Fart Point. Now, there's lots of good rotations on Fart Point for the defenders. They can kind of hold that kind of high ledge. They can hold this corner nice and close. Plenty of options for them. Witty Weeb does have the grab. It will be uncontested. They do need to eat that grab that comes out.
Shatter comes out, hits 4 for Elemento, and Khan and himself will be able to clean up on it. Mia able to take out Khan. Vic's charge not being able to find much. The grab out from Witty Wee, but not. I mean, dude, I'm so turned around right now.
I know. That's difficult.
You can. It's definitely, I'm seeing my own inexperience with the GOAT.
Yeah, there's a lot of charge backs.
Find Leo. Shatter out from Elemento will find 3. Elemento stunned up. What a boop to keep Elemento in play there, and just, you know, taking that damage, trying to build up, I guess, some ult charge there. But just able to back up, survive. Now they are looking to engage once again. We're going to see the rally come out from Khan here. I guess from both sides. And yeah, just going to see them fighting around this staircase and the point. Shatter comes out, hits Elemento and Leo. Neither will take very much damage, but April desperately low. J-Wiz will pop the Transcendence. Witty Weave takes out April's mech. Grab out. April will fall, and this is looking dire for Team Cosmos right now. I say that, but this is still anyone's fight right now. Witty Weave taken out. They have grab bomb invested. Grab invested from Team Cosmos.
No
see Elemento pin in. Elemento did shatter there. The rally out again from Mia. We're gonna see Khan taken out really low and taken down. Shatter again from Vic. Will find Jackers with the Fire Strike. Waters taking J-Wiz down in.
Beat from
We're gonna see the beat. Jackers switching to the Moira to get that quicker contest. Waters has the beat, will die with the beat. Shatter out, hits 3 for Elemento. This goats. What is this? They won't touch. They're able to fend off Team Cosmos just long enough. Wow.
That was a straight up slobber knocker war there on that final point in overtime. Those teams were not giving up, not giving an inch, and there was a lot of points there where there was opportunities. A Transcendence used a little early from J-Wiz, a Transcendence used a little late from Jackers, but overall, great holding in there from the defense, and it's given them now that they're on the attack a very good situation. Yep, that's a nice pickaxe there.
Hammer? Pickaxe? Hammer?
Yeah, pickaxe. Pick hammer. Well, can they use that pick hammer to get through the stone of the defense that will be Team Cosmos? Because they'll be looking to hold in first point. Wonder how much it costs.
$15, I'd say. $20, maybe 30.
Yeah, it depends. Depends. It could be branded, you know. Some tools get branded.
Is it bad?
Yeah, it does depend. Yeah. Well, if you get a foam one, I'm sure it'll be cheap. Whoa, look at this. Very close hold. If this is actually what Team Cosmos is going to come out with.
It looks like they're committing.
Yeah, I love this. You know, why not? Just try and hold them at their spawn. Just why not?
I mean, gonna take this fight right at the door. You're gonna see April peeling back onto Lemon, but it doesn't matter because Vic takes out Jackers incredibly quickly. Maybe the close hold was a bit ill-advised.
Yeah, well,
That was fast.
you do get a quick regroup, but yeah, maybe you didn't give yourself too much cover, and the attacker's advantage was just too much there. Obviously, they're not going to be able to move that payload too much, which is the main thing. They will be able to come back here. Elemental is closer to the Shadow than Vic. They could come out here with a nice one, as things have kind of paused up here on the engage.
Yep, some technical difficulties.
Yeah, you got to imagine this Elemental Shatter is going to come out. Jay Wiz might be able to build up.
Does okay.
It
Vic
did, yeah.
Also with his, but it will be Phantom in your area cleaning up here. Maybe? Yes.
Yes, yeah. I think what happened there, Elemental Shadow came out, but Vix just got better spread there, got a better follow-up. Yeah, now that's going to secure them that first point. Actually, no, the defenders yet again holding in. They could get another Shatter.
Maybe that close hold was not ill-advised. You can see the Shatter coming out from Elemento. Bomb from April, not gonna find anything. Leo with the Graviton Surge will clean up Jaywiz. We're gonna see Witty Weave's grab come out as well. The bomb invested by Lemon, as is the Shatter from Vic, but this is gonna be the defense holding strong here as Phantom is on the back foot.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that was because that Transcendence was forced out with that early aggression of Team Cosmos using that Shatter, which meant, Phantom Nero using, I'm getting all turned around, oh my god. Leo got that very good grab is what I was trying to build towards, but now we're in this next fight. Witty Weep a little bit ahead of Leo right now, not a lot of ultimates on the board.
Both rallies are out, however. Just gonna see Leo take Spin's mech out of the picture here. Leo gets taken up pretty low, but will be able to disengage, stay alive. Witty Weave has this grab. Bomb from April won't find anything, but Elemento will find Jayot, and Jacker's gonna take Vic out. Only 60 seconds on the clock as Mia and Jaywiz are cleaned up here. And the stagger onto Witty Weave.
This is the strong defense that Team Cosmos was really wanting to come out with, and that early spawn, that hold that we weren't too sure about, it basically allowed them free team fights, and in GOATs, that just allows you so many options to take control of the tempo. There's 30 seconds remaining, we're looking at the final fight here. Jaywiz not quite at their transient where Jackers is. Leo with the
looks like
Graviton
Jacker still
Surge.
has rally armor too. Grab coming out from Leo, and then you see the Transcendence traded by Jaywiz. Rally, I think, used by Mia there, and then also by Khan. Shatter hits 4 for Vic. Pin won't find anything. April has the bomb, throwing it up and over. Will not find any eliminations. Grab out from Witty Weave. The bomb will not find anything there in the grab. Jackers with the Transcendence. Elemental gonna take out Mia, but Witty Weave trading the break. A massive Shatter out from Elemento. Leo finding Jaywiz, but Lemons and Vic, the tanks, doing work right now. Elemento and Leo, it's over.
What?
And Team Cosmos will take the map and the series.
That was very, very back and forth for the most of that, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. Team Cosmos knew how to play that on Shambali with the close hold. They basically earned themselves 3 different defensive fights, and that was what changed things, right? That was the difference maker and allowed them here to get the win. The I mean, that effectively reverse sweep. So very great stuff from Cosmos. The mini reverse sweep, you could call it, in a first to two, and it just goes to show that there's still a lot of strategy involved. Whether you close hold or not, or like disengaging before you re-engage. There's still a lot of push and pull there in goats, and I think Cosmos were maybe a little bit more brushed up on their goats theory than Phantom maybe were in this instance.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm always happy to eat my words, right? So, I mean, yeah, a great series from Team Cosmos, right? Like you said, they just knew what they were doing. And
Yes.
but you know what? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna be honest. Like, I can feel as a caster the difference of having two more extra players and it being goats. It's not easy to follow a lot of the time. Goats
Yeah, I
is
never
so
casted
chaotic.
66.
Oh,
I
did
never
you
did
not?
this. I started in December. This is the first time I've ever casted
wow.
a 6v6 game. So
Yeah,
this is interesting for sure.
it's bringing me back to my roots, and I'm now just recognizing how much I enjoy that it's 5v5 now. I think that's what I've come to see. But I mean, there's something so charming about goats that you can't miss, especially since we have plenty more goats matchups across the board tonight. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go to a short break. We'll be right back.
Water is the softest and most yielding substance, yet nothing is better than water for overcoming the hard and rigid, because nothing can compete with it. Lao Tzu.
Name straight, new wave. Name straight, new wave. Name straight, new wave. Name straight, new wave. Name straight, new wave.
crazy, Malin. I'm not crazy, Malin. I've just been in a very bad mood for 40 years. 40 years.
Carpe diem. Carpe diem.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We've got some more GOATS action for y'all for our second match of the day. Once again, returning is Team Cosmos. Their opponent this time, however, will be MME Dive.
Yeah, and that word, it rings in the ear, doesn't it? Because it's not quite right for this tournament. Dive and goats. Well, we're going to see Bonnie on the main tank position, possibly playing Winston if they live up to their name, and do some floats. Ben will be our Zarya. That's a big role, so eyes on it. FLX on the Diva, got Mighty for Lucio, Kermi for your Flex support, and Franco for your Bagheera. And what I'm most curious about this team is if they will actually play a dive variant of goats.
I mean, Winston is on the table. That's all I'm saying. But now we are going to get one more look at Team Cosmos. It's going to be the main man Vic, Lemon, Witty Weeb on the tanks, and Mia Jayat and Jay Wiz on the supports once again.
Mm-hmm.
But they played very, very well last match, and as far as I know, MME Dive, the way that their past matches have gone, they had a bye for their first match, and then they won in forfeit, and then they won 2-0 pretty easily in their first actual match. So, Team Cosmos, pretty close fight with in their last match. So I'm looking forward to see what MME Dive has in store for them.
Yeah, and we will be heading to Lijiang Tower. It's the classic control compared to King's Row. So going Lijiang probably into King's Row. Playing goats, we mentioned it last game, but it's as Overwatch as you can possibly get. Scrimjiang Tower into Scrim's Row. And yeah, Lijiang plays into a lot of different styles usually, right? So when you come out into Gardens, you're going to be playing for the bridge, you're going to be playing for White Room, You know, it's either the tight, narrow choke or the potential of being charged off the map. Because remember, you know, you still have that charge cancel. Well, you might have that charge cancel. We are changing codes, so charge cancel may still be in it. I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Headrammer told me, when I was talking to him the other night, they physically couldn't take the cancel pin away.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm
So you expect it still to be
pretty
good.
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be there, but you know,
I mean,
no
okay.
promises.
Well, let's have a look at the actual roster of Team Cosmos. Bit of a mistake there. It happens. So
Well, you know.
Elemento is going to be there on the tank line. We saw them do very strong in Reinhardt. Leo was a very strong Zarya. I'm expecting to see that again. April, Warders, Jackers, Can. You know them. You saw them. They got that reverse sweep there, and they're kind of hot coming into this match against MME Dive on Li Jiang Tower.
Sorry. Oh my goodness. Yeah. These are different players, you know. Still the same things, you know. Like you said, Leo put on a clinic on the Zarya, especially on those last two maps on KR and on Shambali. He was doing that. He was doing the Zarya goats thing, right? Building a grab every minute and a half, and just melting people down. So let's see what he's gonna be able to do against MME Dive here. And April is asking for the Winston mirror.
Oh,
Probably won't get it.
Yeah.
Won't get it, but
Yeah, that's the diva asking. Yeah, the main tanks aren't exactly obliging to that one. Yeah, going to be starting out here. Li Jiang Tower looking yet again mirrored. Nobody wavering from the Zen. Nobody wavering from the Reinhardt. Going to be Night Market to kick us off here. First to two yet again. We will get that first fight victory here as we storm out into the night. Elemento, nice big charge. Bonnie nice and deep already. I love this aggression.
yeah, you're just gonna see MME Dive start walking at them here and taking out Khan immediately. Elemento dangerously low, and that's gonna be a pretty easy first fight. Bonnie going in, and as I was saying, an easy first fight win for MME here.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, essentially diving in with that charge. Got that big skin on as well for the Reinhardt part of that Blizzard pack from a while ago. Got the Shatter already!
Shatter out, hits, I think 3 there. Elemento and Leo taken low, but will survive here. April's mech, however, will not. And this is aggressive as we've seen anybody play thus far, I think.
Yeah, they're a step
the
ahead
rally
of it.
invested by IQ Mighty, and it is worth noting we're able to see rally now, so that's nice. Because
Yes.
we are on a new code. You see
That's fun to
Elemento
see.
walk in, hits Leo with the shatter, and FLX does invest the grab. Benno Slays does take out April with the bomb and finishes off Khan. FLX cleaning up Elemento, and MME Dive once again just shoving Team Cosmos into the locker that is their spawn.
And that's what we saw last match when they were up against Phantom, is they struggle sometimes when they're up against a very aggressive team. So Cosmos, they take their time to adapt, and they don't typically do as well on control. Let's see what Leo can do with this Graviton Surge. However, Dive, they do have the beat and the Transcendence.
Grab out from Leo, rally from IQ. Grab will not find the elims they were looking for. Shatter coming out from Bonnie, putting, I think, 3 on their backs. Waters keeping their team alive with that beat. Boop forward, I think, is Elemento. Does invest the Shatter, hits 3. Oh, barely. Wait, okay. Waters able to clean up Franco, but barely missing 2 with that pin. And now on the back foot, missing their Reinhardt, such a big linchpin. The Transcendence does come out, and it looks like this should be going in the way of Team Cosmos here.
Yeah, they did still have to invest some things at the end, but they are going to get control here. And, well, Dive, they have 99%. They can be a little bit slower here, build their ults, and essentially go for kind of an ult dump fight. But given the aggression we've seen from them, that's likely not their strategy. Their strategy is to likely... I mean, nice and hard. What was... Wait, wait, what?
Guys, but they flip.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that
Bonnie
was.
finishing off Elemento. I'm lost. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Lord, Benno kills 2 people. Looking to clean up with the bomb. The Baby Diva able to get back in mech is April, but this should be a pretty done and dusted map for
Okay.
MME Dive.
So, I think there was collective brain rot on Team Cosmos, and I do realize I sound mean when I say that, but you had your entire team rotate off of the point when you were up against 99% to deal with a single Lucio? That's a little much. And, I mean, that's what they walked in. They took the point, took control, and again, Team Cosmos were walking into a setup Goats comp. And it's hard. You know, if Goats can set up in a nice choke, they have the advantage, and that's what Dive did. Cosmos, they kind of need to, you know, I don't know, reevaluate some of these plays because, you know, everyone going for the Zarya is a bit of an overcommitment to get, like, a pick there, especially when you're just fully abandoning the point. But they do have some issues at the moment that we're pausing for.
I don't know if they knew that we switched codes.
Yeah, that's obviously competitive integrity is the most important part of a tournament. So getting that sorted between the teams and the admins is going to be important. But obviously, the issue with the last code was it was really well balanced, but it had, you know, obviously it had the slow mode to try and stop it from crashing. And I mean, there's just limitations, right, with what you have with the workshop. So, you know, the best that can be done was done, but, you know,
And-
figuring out now how we go forward is going to be the important thing.
Yeah, I think that this code, the difference is that all the heroes are on their Overwatch 2 variants, and, you know, not exactly what we wanted from this tournament, and all the work and time that was put into the main code. But we are trying to get this figured out, so I hope you'll bear with us for just a little bit. But I don't. It's not really in my ability to fix what's happening right now.
Yeah, obviously we're just casters. We don't know what the heck to do. If I was in the workshop, I'd probably accidentally turn the heroes upside down. I am not
Dinnerbone?
technically proficient at all. Yeah, Dinnerbone, yes. Oh, that's a reference I wasn't expecting to hear today. A classic Minecraft setup. Hey, there's goats in Minecraft as well, so you know, goats truly everywhere.
Yeah. Just an unfortunate turn of events here. There are. I think the complaint was that they had scrimmed on this CGL code and were not ready to play on the Overwatch 2 code.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, we are gonna cut to a break for now as we try to figure out and work through this problem. So we'll see y'all in a little bit.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna
All right, welcome back, everybody. And we hope they've told us that the problem has been fixed, and we're heading back to the original GOATS code. So
Yes.
we're hoping for the best here.
Yeah, the engineers, they opened the engine and they found the issue. They've plugged in whatever was unplugged. I think we know of one change, the Brigitte ult. I think we will actually visually see it, perhaps, and it goes up to 99%, and then they can use it. Other than that, hopefully, all the bugs that were happening with it have been solved, and things will go nice and smoothly now as we restart and re-kick off this match between Team Cosmos, who, I want to remind you, coming off the back of a reverse sweep against the Team Phantom, and MME Dive coming in. They had one on the backup code, a point on Lijiang. They won Night Market, but now we're back on the proper code. Let's see how it serves them up against Team Cosmos here, starting out on Gardens, as these teams are going to be battling on the bridges here. Or actually,
Where's
no.
Kermie? Where's Kermie?
Where is Kermie?
Kermie has gone home.
Kermie is clearly not there.
Kermie has died. That's unfortunate, but all right, we're back.
We're back.
Pause for watch.
Let's
Pause for
go.
watch. Let's go.
Yeah, that's an oopsie daisy. We were so ready to get back into it.
All right, we're going 5v6, and Kermie has had to make a trip to the toilet. It appears.
Unfortunate, some stomach issues. It happens.
It happens.
But it
This
is going
is
to get
unfortunate.
unpaused here. You obviously
And-
dive. They're going to back up here. Yeah, just jump off the map.
that's
it. Oh wait, no, they didn't jump off the
Kermie's
map.
back.
They booped off the map.
No, Waters with 2 right off the rip. That's going to be quite a lot of ult charge right off the rip for him, despite not really doing anything. But Kermie has returned from the depths back on the Lucio. They had no speed before, so they were at a serious disadvantage. But now they have their Lucio walking in here, trying to take out Elemento, and they will. Bonnie has Shatter, will drop the hammer down. It's gonna hit Leo, and FLX gonna be able to clean up Waters here. Able to clean up is MME Dive
Yeah.
now, getting aggressive like they did, like we saw in that first fight.
Have you ever
Actually
seen a
just
team
pushing them.
go that aggressive? That's insane. Yeah, that's the pattern aggression that we've saw in them before, and that's what really got them the win there. You're expecting the same here. Likely to not even let Team Cosmos have a breather. They've got the grab, they can go in nice and deep here.
Grab out from FLX, gonna see the Transcendence and the rally, but Benno and Bonnie and the tanks putting in work, as that will be another pretty easy win for MME Dive.
Yeah, it's that free stage setup, the grab onto the Rhine, the bomb, and then the charge to get the Rhine out of play, get that shield away and get a kill or two with the bomb. incredible stuff so far. Team Cosmos, though, they've got all of their ultimates other than the Transcendence here. They can rally their way in, but they're going to beat
Heat
first.
comes out, Shatter from Bonnie. FLX will clean up Elemento, and Bonnie swinging on Leo. Once again, another incredible team fight for MME Dive. Just so one-sided.
Yeah, they just go in just harder, stronger, and faster than the side of Cosmos. And we talked about how Cosmos previously did struggle on control. It takes them a while to adapt to their opponent, especially when they're aggressive. They're basically dealing with a much more aggressive team now. They need to adapt faster.
Bomb out, that's gonna get, yeah, that kills 2. That's crazy. It just, Team Cosmos has nothing to answer this. These tanks from the side of MME Dive are just taking over. Their counterparts just can't answer anything.
Oh, Water's getting a little bit of a Lucio death at the end there, but ain't gonna lead to anything. Yeah. I mean, the only fight that Team Cosmos won was when it was 6v5. And that just goes to show how strong and consistent MME Dive are. They're very coordinated in how aggressive they're pushing in. And Cosmos, they need to either bring their aggression up to match it, or, you know, kind of play that kind of counterplay we saw them do with Phantom. Let MME use some of those resources on the engage there, and then clap back harder with your own. It's going to be a little difficult, though, especially on a map like Control Center, where it's very narrow corridors, very tight corners. There's very much is going to play into an aggressive team. MME Dive are going to have the advantage early on.
Yeah, we're just going to see Team Cosmos already being pushed backward. Booped in is Elemento, and Waters will be the first to fall. April was just singing his praises, and yeah, Leo falls, as will Khan, and it's got, oh my goodness!
The counter charge, I love that. Great angle there.
Bonnie said, no, you're staying right here.
Yeah, Bonnie plays so far for sure, and MME Dive continue to hold strong. You can't imagine that they won't be coming out of the Shatter early.
Shatter out from Bonnie. I think Kermie might have lightened the load there. Oh my goodness. But he will be the first to fall. April, or Minnow taken pretty low. Will get demech'd. Will invest the bomb, but won't be able to get the remech. Bonnie will fall, and that should be okay. And IQ has evaporated.
Uh-oh. This is now MME's second pause. It seems like the side of MME Dive, their real issue is technical problems. Because that's their second pause already on their first map. Now, obviously, they did just kind of lose that fight there. So, Team Cosmos are going to be able, off the back of this, to get some control. Unfortunate for MME Dive on how it happened, but Team Cosmos really need to take this opportunity and run to the gates with it. Nice and aggressive. I want to see Elemental fly in there with the Shatter. I want to see April get that bomb off once that Graviton Surge is ready.
No way. We're experiencing a lot of technical difficulties tonight. We obviously we can't really control it, but we do apologize for whatever this is.
And I'm meant to be having a nice relaxing time in this Malovento cafe that I'm in, and it's not happening. I'm not relaxed. I'm on the edge of my seat because all of these technical issues. I just want to get into the meat and potatoes of the game, which we will shortly once we solve that and once we get IQ back in. And yeah, I want to see, in terms of gameplay, Cosmos they need to ramp it up, right? They need to be playing faster. They need to just, like, there's moments where you don't feel like you can play faster, where you kind of need to stop thinking and just start playing and just kind of get into that flow state and just go in hard. Go in with the ult, go in with that Shatter, and get something done with it.
And admittedly, it's tough to do anything with 5 players.
Yes.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
5 against 6 ain't easy.
especially in goats. Everybody on that team has an important job, and if you're
Yeah.
even down one person, it's brutal to try and come back. But
And I think that's why lots of people like still come back to goats. You know, there are teams that only ever scrim goats. You know, because there's plenty of tournaments. You know, throughout the years of like goats coming back, like this one. You know, this one being more substantial because of, you know, the effort's been put into this code. You know, well, I mean, yes, it had some issues, but I mean, the fact that we had bug fixes during the tournament and the fixes are like fine. We've not seen a single slow mo. Like that's insane. Like, that's
we're back.
incredible.
Are we back?
Incredible.
is that what's happening?
Yeah, we are back
we are.
here. IQ's back in this one. It's going to be a reset. Kermie is stuck. Team Cosmos getting control because of it. I want to see Elemental go in nice and aggressive here with the Shatter. Let's see it.
Yeah, Bonnie also has his for the record, so we'll see. Bonnie's stunned up. Will get healed. Massive Shatter out from Elemento. Hits 4. The grab also comes in. Elemento trying to pin in, but IQ Mighty making their presence known after their DC. Will take out 2, and you know,
IQ,
it works, you know?
IQ was DC'd and already has Rally. Talk about making up for the technical issue there. And again, you expect Dive to just go in through this choke with the likes of the Rally and just take it to Cosmos.
Yeah, they're just camping this choke, which is pretty common even now and then. Oh, April eating the grab of FLX, but the bomb not being able to find him much. We're gonna see both rallies come out, but IQ will be the one to fall to April's Diva Bomb. Jackers will take a Bonnie, cut them down to size, the pin onto FLX. Jackers cleaning up. Last 3
Yeah.
for Jackers.
That's what you want to see. Yeah, the reason that bomb really got the value is because Elemental charged IQ Mighty, and IQ Mighty either could bash the charge, which would kill the bomb, or take the charge and go off the map. So you choose the quicker
See
option.
the Shatter come out from Bonnie, but it won't mean anything. The Shatter traded for Elemento, and yeah, it's
Here we go.
looking pretty good so far.
Well, yeah, whatever's happened during that pause, whatever happened in the comms of Cosmos, you can see that they're just playing faster. They just are more aggressive. And a lot of that is down to Jackers getting those early picks, those late picks as well. That's Inyana really earning their stride. They have that transcendence to counteract FLX if they go for the scrap.
We do see Khan investing the rally here, and our very first slow mode here of this match. Pin comes out. Benno gonna find some kind of value with the bomb. Bonnie able to take out April as the mech comes from the sky. Hammer dropped by Bonnie, looking for Elemento. Will not find him, but now will. Franco cleaning up Jackers with the boot. And FLX cleaning up. This is going to be a close round.
Yeah, 99% for Team Cosmos basically means that if they win this next fight, they have the chance to win it out. Equalize here in Lijiang. They can go for the Shatter. They almost have the Graviton Surge. Franco, however, on the other side does have that Transcendence to counteract, and FLX does have a Graviton Surge of their own.
IQ did pop rally there. And Graviton Surge out from Leo. We're going to see the Transcendence and someone shattered. I didn't see who. It was Elemento. Drops it on Benno's head. Kills him with the Shatter. But the bomb finds the mech and Elemento. IQ Mighty with the whip shot. And that's it. There's nothing they can do.
Vengeance from 6 foot under. The baby diva of Benno was taken out, but it was the bomb that took out Elemento and the mech of the diva, basically crippling that front line. And you have to give credit to Bonnie here, who's led their team to incredible aggressive fights, really been the point of the spear, that's been the side of MME Dive, that's
Bro is
been the
cosplaying
aggressive
Reinhardt.
style. Yeah, and Bonnie definitely earning their stride there with that hammer. And yeah, we saw Team Cosmos kind of come alive a bit there, similar to how they were against Phantom, but it wasn't enough. So can they step up as we head to Hybrid and change things up? Now, they did struggle on Kings Row defense. If you recall, we didn't see it, but we saw the aftermath of it. Phantom were able to take it in one fight, in one quick Goats fight, not a one standard Goats fight, a quick Goats fight, away from Cosmos. So, with the aggression that we're seeing from MME Dive, I think Cosmos, if they do pick Kings Row, they need to have a different strategy for defense than they did up against the likes of Phantom.
I mean, that being said, they did get kind of rolled over on their first point defense, but when it came to their second and third point defenses, they definitely pulled it together pretty heavily. I think if I'm remembering correctly, they held for like 4 minutes on point B. I think they had 5.5 minutes, and hey, you know what? We kind of expected it, huh? Kings Row, we're going back to Great Britain, and yeah,
the greatest Britain. Yeah, heading back to London, the streets of those cobbled alleyways where we're going to see plenty of today, because I don't imagine many teams are going to pick anything other than Kings Row in a Goats tournament. It's sort of a sacrilegious thing to do, actually. If
what,
you
are
were
pick Numbani, go floats.
yeah, like if you pick Numbani over Kings Row and Goats, there's something that can't be fixed about you.
But yeah,
we'll be heading into it shortly as the teams get situated. And Cosmos, it's not unlikely that they can still win, right? Because we did see them basically reverse sweep Phantom. They lost that first control against Phantom, and then they brought it back. So if they can run that kind of story yet again, then they can be the comeback kids of this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say that a little bit earlier, but like you said, they did lose that control map last match. I think it was Busan, but yeah, they did pull it together on those last two maps. Had some very strong defenses on both of them. Not on point A, but they did pull it together quite well on point B and C on Kings Row. We're gonna see Bonnie playing with his toes there.
Yeah,
switching back over to Reinhardt.
Teasing the floats there on MME Dive's defense. And, yep, nothing changing, and it's what you expect. These teams have probably been preparing with this composition, so you're unlikely to see anyone kind of really deviate from them. I'm excited to see if we ever do have someone deviate, but of course, that'll have to be seen. Now, can Cosmos keep what was working for them in those moments where they were winning fights on Control Center and Lijiang? Can they find that aggression that they need to bring to the likes of MME Dive?
Leo already falling. That's a tragedy. But Water's taken really low, but it will be Jackers that falls first. That Discord orb is being menacing right now.
Yeah. Franco opening up fights, that's what you want from the Zenyatta. You have so much pop-off potential on that hero, and like obviously the main DPS is your Zarya, but never count out the Zenyatas. You can never count them out. Bonnie already with the Shatter. You expect this aggression to swing around the statue at any point.
Do they expect it? They don't! Big Shatter. Did that hit 6?
That might have been 6.
I think that hit 6.
Ginormous Shatter.
April's not able to get out.
Uh-oh.
That's a tragedy.
April's stuck in baby mode. Oh, they can't even swap heroes to get the mech back.
Grav comes out from FLX. Oh my god! Betty with 4 with the bomb. That's what's baby. The Grav bomb. Choi Hyomin-esque. Oh my
the
goodness.
Goats of goats. Outstanding. That charge pincered them across that bus and bounced them into the bomb. A beautiful play by MME Dive.
Bonnie and
Cosmos on a
Benno looking
different
like
flank.
super and Choi. Oh my goodness. Elemento's gonna fall again. Bonnie with 2, IQ cleaning up Leo. FLX, Bonnie with 3.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
MME Dive, what they're saying here, because they're making a statement with how aggressive they're playing. The statement is, there's levels to this. Look at this Bonnie positioning, looking for a sneak shatter. They don't know! They don't know! They have an Ana!
Not gonna hit the sleep. The shatter, I think, hit 4. Elemento's so low. The bomb goes in. It's gonna
Again?
kill Leo. And now it's Elemento on his own in a corner, have to pin out. Supports are stuck in the staircase with Benno. IQ taking down Khan. Benno on Watto. FLX killing Elemento. Wow.
Jacker's even threw the nano onto Elemental, and still with that Discord orb it didn't mean anything. I mean, this is a Hail Mary play to go into the Ana. You're looking for an anti-nade on Bonnie because you're trying to catch them out for being overly aggressive. Finally catches that shatter.
Not quite able to land that shatter. Elemento has his. Gets stunned out of it!
Stunned.
Elemento! No way! Different series, same story. Oh my goodness, Bonnie just walking at Team Cosmos. Oh my goodness, the 20-player kill streak.
Oh,
40
this.
seconds on the clock.
Yeah, this just goes to show MME Dive are just warming up in control. You might be watching the team that takes it to the grand finals in this tier, because this sort of aggression is exactly what will win you that type of matchup.
Yeah, we're gonna see the shatter come out from Bonnie. Gonna hit, I think, 3. Water's low. Has to get away. Elemento, only 20 HP, will fall again. Bonnie already 40% back to his shatter.
Wow.
My goodness, Bonnie kills Leo. The graphs traded, but Bonnie doesn't care. Bonnie with 4.
Unrelenting!
The shatter! Oh my goodness!
Shattered into the spawn. Bonnie's on another level. Enemy Dive. They are unrelenting. They're unmoving. These guys, this team is incredible. They know goats. It's in their blood. This is what I was expecting to see from teams. And MME Dive, they've stepped up to the plate and they have challenged everyone in this tier to step up and be like them. And that ain't an easy task. MME Dive with the full hold. I didn't even see if they even touched the point once, other than the Lucio at the end.
I don't think they did. If I'm reading context clues right, Kermie is the only person that died on the side of MME Dive. Like they just said imagine
Wow.
dying Kermie. So if that's what that means, I think Kermie's the only person that ever died.
Yeah, I didn't think any of them had died, so yeah, I guess it would be Lucio who can get back fast. And, like, what do you do now, right? You're Team Cosmos. You're obviously, it's a for-fun tournament, but it's the mental game still. You still need to be in it. You still need to be fine. I want to see Team Cosmos, like, try and match that. Like, it's not easy to match that when I say it, because Dive are on the next level. I want to see them take it to Dive, see what they can do, and try and hold Dive. It's gonna be like Helm's Deep, but there ain't no castle.
Jacker's already so low. They're just walking forward, holding forward. Bonnie fakes the pin and Elemento just blows up, as does Leo. No way.
No,
And just to flex on Team Cosmos, they break out the Moira, and it's over. It's all over. What a dominant performance from MME Dive, making up for the lost time that we had in that pause.
Oh, watch this play though. Benno with the 4K bomb. Let's watch it. Boom! It's
Oh, my
massive. That
goodness.
charge splatted the team across the red bus there, and it's red because of the blood of Team Cosmos, not the pain. A beautiful way of showcasing goats there from MMA Dive, and I think now everyone is on task. We may have just witnessed the team that is going to take it to the grand finals and possibly win, because if they keep this level throughout the weekend, I don't know who can stop them.
I mean, I think that their round robin games are done now, right? Maybe they have one more, but they're 3-0 now. So I think they're going to be the 1 seed.
Damn, I mean, they're on track for it. I mean, Dive have been incredible in this series, even that kind of proto series that we saw previously with that other code. There are 5 rounds of round robin, and every team has 1 bye, so that's how the round robin's working.
Okay, so they got one more.
So there's a lot to play for, and yeah, I think if anyone in this tier is watching, I think there is now a team to target. There is a team to beat, and it's MMA Dive. Outstanding performance, and we will be right back with another match as we're waiting now for the next teams in EU console tier. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll have more goats after this break.
Feel my heart, it's beating. All my body's breathing. It's just you and me.
Water is the softest and most yielding substance, yet nothing is better than water for overcoming the hard and rigid, because nothing can compete with it. Lao Tzu.
Name straight new wave. Name straight new wave. Name straight new wave. Name straight new wave. Name straight new wave.
Welcome back, everybody. You know, it's been a crazy day thus far. It's goats. That's what it does to you. It
Yeah.
scrambles your brain like eggs.
Scrambles
But,
your brain, leaves you out of breath, and you really don't know what to expect. We will be following Team Cosmos, I guess, the entire day. It just happens to be they're the main character of the stream, so maybe they can maybe it's their comeback arc. You know, maybe they can get vengeance against what happened to them against Dive, up against their new opponents here.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be the story. Is how is Team Cosmos going to respond after? There's no other way to describe it, but they got absolutely manhandled by MME Dive. So
Yeah.
how are you going to respond going into another match immediately after that? So I think that's the most important thing.
Now, well, let's have a little look at their new opponents. The team is ZDC. we'll be having a look at Axel, Majin, and Reikoko are going to be on your tank lineups, where you have Stretcher, Teacher, and Ostrix on the support side. Now, yeah, obviously a very strong setup. We have only really seen the Zen. We saw glimpses of Moira and a little bit of Anna last matchup, but the predominant play has been the Zen. It's been the Reinhardt. And of course, to familiarize yourself, I'm sure you haven't forgotten, but Team Cosmos' lineup has not changed. They have the same setup. They have all the main characters that you're used to. They have not dropped anyone. Well, at least I hope not. Since we last saw them.
Yeah, there's been a meltdown since the last match. Vancouver Titans type beat, you know. But I don't know. Yeah, there they are. There they are. There's our best friends: Elemento, Leo, April on the tanks, Warders, Jackers, and Khan on the supports. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, how do you respond after getting absolutely throttled last match?
I think the first thing you do is you stand up, you walk away from your desk, maybe splash some water on your face, get some water, kind of decompress, right? Then you come back once you've reset and you're like, okay, we go again. And I'm sure Team Cosmos have that. We've talked about how they're very smart and how they play. But let's have a look at what map we will be heading into on Control. It's a new one. It's Nepal. We've had a fresh map every round, of course. And I love Nepal. I'd love to see if we get that inside map of Sanctum, because that middle gap basically means you need to be rotating around it. I'm really excited to see what teams do on that map.
And if I remember correctly, that Nepal Sanctum was one of the more popular floats maps, was it not? I remember Super and Bumper playing that in their Stage 1 finals.
Perhaps then.
I think it was a mobility thing, just not wanting to get booped into that pit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. It's just something that I remember since I watched it pretty recently. But other than that, it's going to be mostly the same.
Yeah,
if I had to guess.
Obviously, Steadfast is not a thing for Reinhardt. That's been taken off Reinhardt, so you can boop him as far as you used to be able to.
And every tank for that matter.
Yeah, and all the tanks. So yeah, that will cause issues on maps like that Nepal Sanctum if we do see that. Otherwise, you know, as we head into Shrine, I'm trying to decipher. No,
Yeah, no, that's Sanctum. That's Sanctum.
Yes.
Okay, Reiko. No. Yeah, it looks like we're getting just traditional stuff.
I mean, this is probably what they've been scrimming, what they've been prepping on. So playing something like the Winston's is going to really change how your style will go. So I think it's just smart. Both teams kind of yin and yanging around the point already. Team Cosmos have taken note of it. They're holding their ground as no one wants to be going into the pit. So get used to these big rotations. I mean, the teams might just be doing this for minutes.
Just a good old Mexican standoff, you know, just staring at each other. But the first, speaking of that, the pistol will be pulled, and it will be Axo heading off the map, careening to his death. Majin able to finish off April. So Elemento has Shatter. Do they expect it, since Axo is only 60% to his? So let's see here. Majin able to take out Leo. They don't expect it. Ostrix on the ground. And it's just going to be April back in the fray, able to take out Teeter, while Waters dealt with Axo. I'm not sure if that was another one where he fell into the pit, but they got beat off to try and win this fight. But it's not enough. Elemento with the Fire Strike takes down Raikoko, and April killing Stretcher. And this is probably one of the easiest maps to not get staggered out on Diva.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Waters is someone that we haven't talked about nearly enough for how good they've been, especially when Lucio can pop off on a map like this where there's that gap. That's Axel twice in the pit. You really have to watch out for this pesky little player here, looking for those cheeky angles with the beat ready as well.
We're gonna see a rally coming in and a shatter as well from Axo. Majin invests bomb, Teeter with Transcendence, Jackers with Transcendence. Just an old party. Waters taking down Ostrix, but Jackers is just off the map. Nobody credited with the kill.
That's unfortunate.
Okay. Yeah, Waters doing his best. It won't be enough. This is gonna be a flip for ZDC.
Yeah, and that's what they needed. And now getting back in control. 80% though for Cosmos, so they can be a little bit patient here. Gain some ultimates. They don't have any yet. They're coming up to the rally, whereas CDC, they're going to be quicker on that shatter, and they will have the beat. Of course, always be aware there of the Lucios, both Waters and Stretcher, looking for those big boops on the walls right now.
Axo getting pushed back. Ooh, almost, but looked like Waters was able to catch himself. Leo falls low, but it will be Elemento that actually is the first one to die here. And they didn't invest anything, but neither did ZDC, I guess. So just building ultimates, I guess. Oh, there's the grab from Roy Coco. Gonna take out Leo, who also invested the grab. Transcendence out from Teeter. I just had to say something, huh? I thought we could get a clean fight in Goats. Silly me.
Yeah, never would happen. Yeah, Team Cosmos maybe overcommitted there, a bit of a grab from Leo, but you're still going to have that shatter, still going to have that bomb. You go for a bomb shatter here, combination to try and get this one.
Oh no!
Stretcher!
Jesus, both tanks!
That's huge.
Stretcher, oh my goodness! And there we're seeing that lack of the steadfast ability that reduces the knockbacks on the tanks these days. That's just unfortunate.
Told you, never count out these Lucios on maps like these. They make them goofy, they make them ha-ha, and that's a DMEC there, and they did not eliminate April, and that's very bad because it's 84%, it's final fight, and you don't have your diva. That's a terrible situation to be in right now for Team Cosmos.
And it's pretty even ultimates-wise. We're seeing the shatter out from Elemento, an even bigger shatter. I couldn't see in the top because of the header, but I think that shatter hit 4 people. Bomb out, going to kill Khan as Teeter takes down Leo, and this should be a fight or map win for ZDC on Sanctum.
Yeah, and a lot of that was down to their adaptation of playstyle and really like capturing their aggression. Team Cosmos, they tried to back up, but basically ZDC didn't let them, and that kind of pulled out the grab from Leo. And once that grab was used, the ult rotation from Team Cosmos was just kind of misaligned enough for ZDC to have opportunities of attack, and just, you know, their rotation outdone it. Also, can't be without mentioning, those Lucios were really key in both teams getting what they got there, especially Stretcher with that double. But nowhere to be booped here. You won't be by the sideline of this map. You won't be on the coast playing here for Shrine. Let's see if Team Cosmos can hit back hard.
April with that Discord on them, taken pretty low. But it will be Waters that falls first. And Khan and Elemento and Jackers will follow suit with a hammer to the back of the head for Leo. And that's going to be another quick and dirty affair for ZDC.
Yeah, the complete reverse of what we saw in Sanctum. Waters got the first to limb, but now Waters was the first to limb. A big change, and this aggression is not letting up from ZDC. They've got the shatter as well if they want it.
And this is what they've struggled with all day, right? Well, I say that. That's a big shatter. Not gonna be able to hit the pin, unfortunately. Gonna bounce off. Will be forced to back up here. And Team Cosmos forcing the issue right now. Nice little eat on the fire strike there. You see Leo
they get grabbed by Ray Coco, and a bomb thrown in by Majin will find Leo and April's mech, and they're just gonna have to run away. April off the map, and the rest of their team back to spawn.
Yep, and you know, again, it's just heavy aggression, unrelenting, not stopping, and Team Cosmos have struggled against that. The grab came out, but I don't see any follow-up happening. They're touching the spawn door on Nepal Shrine. This is GOAT incarnate, and Team Cosmos are struggling for a big team fight. Ultimates here. Axel's going to have the shatter, and they're coming up to final fight territory with the 7%.
Ooh, that's alright. It doesn't have stealth bubble. If he chooses to show, okay. Leo will fell Ray Coco there, and the shatter's gonna come out and hit, I think, 2 or 3 there. But I say that Leo takes a mech fist to the face, and just gonna be Majin here trying to, Majin and Stretcher that is, trying to just stall out this percentage while Ray Coco comes back. They have grab. Will they invest it?
Opportunity here.
No, they're gonna back up here, so.
That's probably the smart thing to do. Yeah, they're backing up. They're just getting Stretcher alive there. That's a smart thing, because now it's 79% for you. You can, you know, be a little bit more patient. Where Team Cosmos, they can't afford to lose a single fight now, and that's going to put a lot of pressure right now on Elemento, who's going to get the shatter and really needs to come up big with it. And if they don't, then it might be all that she wrote here in Nepal.
Ray Coco throws the grab in. The shatter is an answer, but it doesn't matter. Axo, Ostrix, April finding Ostrix, that is. Ray Coco taken pretty low, but that Transcendence will keep them alive. The hammer will find April and their mech. It is nobody left alive, and that is gonna be all she wrote for. Is it?
Yeah.
I say that. Okay, yeah, it will. For Nepal here, that will be it. ZDC takes the map.
Yeah,
and it was pretty close.
Yeah, these Ghost teams, they don't go down without, you know, a chance of crawling back. But overall, a good, clean setup here. Oh, a Lucio play of the game. This will be that double boop.
Yeah,
Let's watch
double boop, yeah.
how this came in.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is something that you'll never see. A double boop on a tank.
Oh. Yeah, because there's only one tank.
There's only one tank. I wasn't even thinking about that, if I'm being honest, but that's probably even more prevalent to the situation. I was thinking about Steadfast, but
yes, yeah.
But,
obviously, tanks don't get booped that hard anymore, and it just goes to show that in particular maps, right, it changes the dynamic, right? Suddenly a Lucio is your star hero, because of those boops, because of those opportunities. Now, Team Cosmos have lost every control map that we've watched them do. So we're quite well aware that they're going to pick King's Row. If they don't pick King's Row, then they're really going off the script.
Well, they need to try something new, you know.
Maybe
it hadn't worked twice.
Up, you know, have a new environment, right?
Let's try Noombani. Let's go to Midtown. I don't know.
Yeah, why not? Throw it at the wall and see what sticks. That's what I'd love to see. Some floats come out at the end of the day. But no, unlikely. They're probably going to stick to the roots. Probably going to stick to King's Row. And I think after what happened on King's Row to them last time, you can only go up. There is only an improvement from the last setup. So there is that. You cannot have a worse performance than what happened previously.
No, that might even be an understatement. I don't know, but they looked pretty okay on King's Row. You know, that first match or that first map was as close as their first match was on Control. So maybe this one is a little more even than it was against MME Dive. At least I'm hoping.
Oh yeah, I mean I think we're all hoping for that, because that was a showcase. You know, I'll go back to what I said. It was a statement made by Enemy Dive, but yeah, Cosmos, they're gonna make sure that doesn't happen again, because in terms of stakes for this matchup, obviously you're talking about your seeding, but there's also the pride, there's also the ego. You're fighting for the bragging rights, right? Also, when you're playing GOATs, that you're able to go back to this old composition, get a 6-man into your roster, and go hard with it. So I'm expecting Team Cosmos to not give an inch and be unrelenting. We might see the most aggressive Team Cosmos that we've seen here than all the other maps combined, because I think they have something to prove.
Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure that this is open division, is it not? Like, so there is something on the line outside of the pride. They want to win. There's money in this.
Oh yeah, there is that, but
this.
also the bragging rights.
The bragging rights, yeah.
Also the beats chest, bragging rights of I beat you in GOATs. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot about being a Reinhardt player. There's a lot about being able to land your shatters against them, block shatters. I mean, there's that classic mind game, and GOATs is basically that mind game times 10 for all the positions. So we're going to be starting out with Team Cosmos on the attack, and yep, nothing too spicy here, sticking to the same GOAT compositions we've seen, and it will be the statue hold for CDC, looking to rotate around it. Not as close hold as we saw MME dive to.
Yeah, they're just taking this left side of the statue here. Leo, so low, but Elemento gonna find Axo. Coco with the trade. Just, you see Elemento swinging. He's discorded and he is dead. That is, it's weird. You think you get the first pick, right, in nowadays Overwatch, and that's usually a death sentence for a fight, but it feels like in GOATs it's never done until it's over.
Yep, I mean, that's what you get. Free tanks, lots of health, free supports, lots of healing, and oh no, I'm getting flashbacks. Fletch, I don't want it to happen again. They've touched the spawn of Team Cosmos, but is that poking the bear? Will Team Cosmos now just be angered by that and fight with more fury?
Well, I hope so. You're gonna see him take the opposite side of the statue this time. You're gonna see Elemento get booped in and falls first again.
Yeah.
Axo has the shatter, but probably won't even need it.
Yeah.
Leo falls. They're in spawn, literally shoving his shield into the door.
Yeah.
No way.
Stretcher booping the Reiner position there just opened the floodgates for the side of ZDC there. And again, they're just unrelenting. They've got the shadow, they're going in.
Heater
it's happening again, Fletch. I feel bad for them almost.
I don't know what to say. Maybe in their next match they should probably take it to another map.
Yeah.
Let's try something new.
Let's try something new.
You're gonna see the beat from Jackers, but Majin eats the grab! Both bombs are out, but neither find anything. Elemento shatters only hits Coco, but Jackers takes out Axo. Ostrix trades the Reinhardt. But now Team Cosmos is back on the back foot. They can't do anything because of the rally.
Yeah.
They're coming back in here.
They do have a bomb.
I'm not sure where Elemento is, or Axo is, sorry, but he's here. Drops the shatter, finds two. Majin cleans it up.
Axo charged back from spawn and shattered, and Majin is just, as you said, clearing it all, and they're touching the spawn again. Stop it. I almost feel like a parental figure for Team Cosmos.
Bad.
I can't believe it's happening again. I want Team Cosmos to get something here. Win this fight. 1 minute remaining. You know it's in you. You can get this. Grab, bomb, charge. That combo's there for you.
Yeah, they finally get to the point, but they find Axo early here. The bubble from
Ray Coco able to block the bomb. They get
Yes.
kills! Yeah, it's so rare for me when I find myself, you know, I try to be as neutral as possible when I'm casting these matches. And it's so rare when I find myself rooting for one team to do something. But I want Team Cosmos to do well, you know.
I mean, it's almost a Team Cosmos stream because we've been with them for every one of their
Yeah.
matches. We've seen their
We're-
highs, we've seen their lows, and
We're linked.
Rick Coco is somewhere.
Oh no, oh, no.
What on earth? is
He
going
doesn't
on
have
there?
2 bubbles, so okay,
Yeah,
he's able to get out and
We're going for a
survive.
sneaky grab, but not gonna
Gonna see
happen.
the rally come out from Khan. And oh no, that was Ostrix's rally, my bad. Oh, a slow-mo. We haven't seen one of those in a minute. But it will mean that Elemento falls. Axe did invest the shatter. It hit 4, by the way. Just once that Reinhardt is gone, they have no protection, and it's just free reign for
Yeah.
Axo.
And holding here is very important as well because it is choke, this archway. It's going to force Team Cosmos to go on this flank that you see them doing on the high ground. In fact, it's a bit of a fake out actually. They want to go through the choke, but they have not fallen for it. And now they'll be pushing into a shatter. Pushing with a shatter, I should say, with Elemento.
Elemento shattered. Ostrix is the only victim. But Majin... It doesn't matter that Majin died to the bomb! Majin finds 2 with their own!
Oh,
It's like Team Cosmos, whenever they take 1 step forward, they're pushed 2 steps back every single time.
we're below 90 seconds, getting to that 1 minute mark, and you know they're trying this different flank, but they're not committing to it as Elemental drops down. And again, they'll be pushing through this choke, this time into Axo's shatter.
But Leo, his grab eaten for a second time this map. Elemento falls first again. Shatter hits 3 again. And ZDC cleans up again.
Yep, ZDC unrelenting here on King's Row. 40 seconds remaining, approaching that final fight. Ray Coco looking for a sneaky
Teeter.
little grab in the theater, but actually he's going to back up because they want to touch the spawn again. Why? Why must you do this? That's what I
Just
mean. It's all about
stunting
ego
on
for
them.
these players, Fletch. It's all about ego.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now. I believe you. The beat out from Jackers, picked up by the grab, held by their.
Oh, Majin.
Majin gets 2. Oh my goodness, Majin is actually putting on a clinic right now.
Honestly,
Like
yeah.
everybody on ZDC is playing like a nutcase, but you just see him and Leo teabagging, nodding. It feels like this diva can do no wrong even when they do wrong.
It's in these moments where you know that you're so much more likely to lose right now than win. That kind of defines you as a player and how you kind of react to it. You know, people kind of, there's some people that kind of laugh it off. There's some people who like, you know, they kind of get into it more of like the focus, the more of the flow zone. I'm personally one of those players that like I don't really start going until there's a challenge, and I think Team Cosmos, right? I know I'm really building a story here, but I think if they can hold first point, if they can do what has been done to them almost twice now, and they can hold this first point, be aggressive, touch their spawn, have an ego about it, then there's a chance. There is a chance the Team Cosmos can defeat CDC here on King's Row and come back from what was a very, very rough attack of theirs. I believe in the Cosmos. I know it's not exactly neutral, but we've seen their highs, we've seen their lows. We've been following this team. I believe that it's possible.
I mean, the difference between this map and the last time they played Kings Row against Dive, they have a win condition now.
So they know what they need to do
Yes.
here. As we're gonna get into it, just Elemento's swinging, always on the back foot. He has to play scared because he's just so low all the time. And Teeter with another first pick. Leo able to trade out for Axo.
Oh,
But Teeter again!
the Zenyatta's.
Throwing in the orbs.
And yeah, the chance with every second now, it diminishes by a big portion. They've got 2 ticks, they're gonna get a third. They don't need the payload to go very far, just needs to get through the choke and a little bit further.
They're gonna
A
tie.
panic.
No! No!
Oh no!
Did they get booped? They got booped!
Disaster!
Jackers got booped, I think, by Stretcher. Elemento has Shatter here. It needs to be massive, but he dies!
No.
Axo in turn shatters. The grab hits, but it doesn't matter. The point being stalled by, I think, Waters there, but it's not gonna mean anything.
Some stories aren't fairy tale. Some stories have more struggles than others. But what is clear here is that ZDC is strong. Strong on gold, strong as a team. They'll win it out against Team Cosmos in a very dominant fashion. And now there's a contender to the throne. There's a contender to MME Dive. And their aggression that we saw, and the aggression that we saw against Team Cosmos previously. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, you said it. Not all stories are fairy tales, but they are. They're just Grimm's fairy tales. It's
Yes.
a nightmare for Team Cosmos as they fall 2-0 once again. And I'm not sure how the bracket's gonna shake out, but I don't know how this bodes for them, being 1-2 with only their only map wins being in their win.
Yeah. Yeah, and you have to ask yourself, right, they've played Kings Row 3 times, and out 2 of those 3 times we've seen them get held up to their spawn on first point, and they threw an Ana at one point in the previous match to try and change things up. But perhaps, perhaps it's more about throwing something at the wall and seeing what sticks. And maybe even going for a float. Why not? Maybe that chaos will create an opportunity. Famous quote, chaos is a ladder. You can utilize that. You can
Enter
you
that
can
Chengdu
break
zone.
things up. But Team Cosmos, we've seen their highs, we've seen their lows, but right now I think the story in this bracket, or heading into this bracket, is how strong ZDC is and how strong MME Dive is, and what that comparison is going to look like if we're going to be watching them play together. That's what I'm looking forward to. If we can get these 2 teams together, we'll get a better vision of what this bracket will likely end up at the end of this weekend.
Yeah, I was honestly looking forward to ZDC versus ME Dive, but that is actually going to be it for us today. Unfortunately, those setbacks earlier on made it so that we were just gonna go over into the NA games if we kept going, unfortunately. So
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's been a great run, but hey ho, that's how it goes. I've been Gio, casting with In the Fletch. It's been an honor to be casting with you. And of course, unfeatured Storm Warrior, the production setup behind the scenes, making everything run and giving you your observing. But we'll be leaving you. Any games will be happening very shortly. So, go get, a dinner, a lunch, wherever you are in the time zone right now, where you're watching. Have your respective time allotted meal, and you'll have more goats later on. This has been it for the EU broadcast tonight. Don't forget to laugh loud and love yourself, folks. Good night.
Shaking their fingers, pop like a bitch. you try to knock me, 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 you try to knock me.